Black women, we are not safe. We are not safe. This is not sarcasm. This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is not a drill. We are not safe. You see this beautiful sister right here. Mm, 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 mm. There are so many stories of these dudes taking out their women that I want to report on all of them. But due to my schedule and due to the overwhelming amount of the cases that just flood out daily, I really don't even have the time to just keep processing it, much less put together a video. But this one stopped me dead in my tracks. We are not safe. Okay? We are not safe on this planet. We are not safe among these males. Women been saying this for a long time. Okay? Women have been saying this and saying this and saying this and saying this for a long time. And I think a lot of us women are still blind and full of naivete that we do not understand the sheer danger we are in. We are in. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about this one here. We're going to talk about the Andrene McDonald. Is that her name? Because I know her husband name is Andre or something to that effect. Yes, Andrene. And her husband name is Andre. Now, they are both from Jamaica. Yes, this is him. This is he. Okay? They're both from Jamaica. Came here. He is high ranking in the military. I'm not even going to get into the specifics of his career, but he had a spotless, stellar career. We don't even need to talk about the military man. There's plenty of us women already who know. Okay? No, I didn't date any of them, but I'm from a military town and my father was in the military. Those of us who know. Okay? And some of us know more than others know. So we don't even need to say it. But if you haven't caught it, do some research. But you might catch it during this video. Okay? High ranking. How did it just say stellar, perfect career? Spotless, immaculate, all that. Singing his praises. He and his wife came here from Jamaica. Okay, I don't want to look at him right now. His military career brought him here, right? And she started getting degrees, and they opened an assisted living business. They had at least 2 facilities, and she was opening a 3rd one. Now, there's talk, rumors about her having an affair with a guy back in Jamaica and allegedly getting these tattoos of this guy. I'm not saying or trying to dismiss it intentionally. However, this is stuff that came from him. So who knows? I don't believe a doggone thing he says. But that's what he said. I haven't seen all the evidence and court papers in this case, so I can't really speak to it either way, right? It's just that it was alleged. But one thing he did say, and it was discovered, is that the 3rd facility that she was trying to open up was not in the name of their joint business. And they had previously, carried out these assisted living businesses together, and they were already agreed upon opening up the third business. Now, I'm guessing there were already some issues in their marriage and somebody was planning on leaving. Okay? Because this sounds like moves of a woman who plans on, she's planning her escape, right? Planning her way out, setting herself up to get away. Or maybe she found some things he was doing and she felt like, I want to continue in business, but I don't trust him. We don't know. We got more his side of the story than anything. I don't even honestly think that there was much evidence to disprove things that he was saying otherwise, except for I have not watched the entire trial yet, because it's hours and hours and hours and hours long, right? But I will. I've watched snippets and summaries and things like that. But what we do know is that he says he found out that she was opening this business behind his back, and therefore she was trying to take money out of his pocket. Okay, and it enraged him, right? But he also said she was with a guy going back to see him in Jamaica, and he was so enraged with this woman. We're going to tell you what he later on sat on the stand and told for himself what he did to her. Because he was enraged that if she wanted to be with another guy, she could have just been with that guy. So which story is it? Is it that he was mad about the affair, or he was mad about the business? But let me show you how this guy is getting away with this. Okay? This woman was also a fitness guru. And I'm going to call her that, even though she wasn't coaching or anything like that. But she just kept pushing to meet her personal goals. And she's very strong. Very strong. They showed in the courts the videos of her deadlifting. She was walking around the house with him on her back. They were showing that off on social media. And there was something else. I think it was a race that they had attended. You know how people do 5K and stuff like that. And he was on film and he was saying, yeah, he tried, but she beat him again. They use these things to say she was stronger than him. Okay? He painted himself to be a victim. He admitted that he had butted her with his head as hard as he could. She started bleeding. And he would begin to stomp her out. Because they argued, and he said, I think that she was trying to physically attack him. And he had to defend himself. Okay? Yeah, she can work out, she can be strong, she can be fit and all that. But I didn't say anything about her being a professional fighter, nothing in martial arts, nothing in boxing. So where was all this skill coming from? Because you can be strong as you want to. If you let a guy get his hands on you, that's it. Y'all ever watch that movie Enough with J-Lo? That's my favorite movie she's ever been in. For sure. Y'all remember when J-Lo was training so she can deal with this dude and stop him from chasing her and all that kind of stuff? And the guy who was training her told her, don't let him get his hands on you. Okay? The guy is always going to be stronger than a woman. We know this. It's a shame that this day and age we're going through this. And, you got the whole situation with the swim team came about. It is a scientific fact that males are stronger than us. And I don't care how big and bad any chick thinks she is. Don't let them get their hands on you, and don't let them hit you. And hopefully you good. You might stand a chance if he, you can be faster than him and all that. You can get some blows in, and you can get some good ones, the right ones in. You know? Hey, might be successful and get away. But he had nothing to fear from this woman. This dude was in the military. And I have not looked at his complete military files. But I'm sure he was in some special units, okay? I know it without knowing it. I already know. I'm pretty sure what he did to this woman was just part of his assignment. Black women, we are not safe. Okay? At all. Okay? And we don't have much time before it just might be too late for us to get together and do what we need to do. What that is, that's for us to discuss. But I'm trying to tell you something. And it's not just because of this story. No, it's way deeper than that. But this is just plain in your face right here. Okay? Along with all the other stories and so much more that I can say. But this right here is plain in your face. Okay? Now, this was about 4 years ago when he did this. And they just recently had the trial. You want to know what happened in the trial? Hold on. Now, I'm going to play some things off from the trial to show y'all. This man totally dismantled his wife and set her on fire. Okay? No, wait. According to him, out his own mouth, his own testimony, understand. The prosecutors had about 20 or so witnesses on their behalf, on the wife's behalf, on their case against the husband. The defense only had one witness, and it was him. One person to come forth to testify, and it was him. He was all he needed. He started with murder, and it got reduced to manslaughter. And he barely got found guilty and sentenced. The jury did not want to find him guilty. It had to come down to a choice. And he chose the judge. This is how these dudes know what time it is. You think I'm playing? Pay attention. He knew to choose the judge. He knew that for his sentencing. No. Y'all don't understand. This man deleted his wife in front of their daughter. They had a daughter who was 7 years old at the time. In front of the daughter. He admitted this. Okay? Stomped her out in front of the daughter. Took off her clothing, burned the clothing, and took her out to a field. Okay? With the daughter. No? Yeah. The very next day, after her coworkers discovered, hey, she ain't come to work, that ain't her. Something is wrong. They went to the house. They went up in the house, okay? He comes home. They say she didn't show up. He went and got an attorney, and he refused to cooperate. He did not even help look for her. It was clear as day that he had something to do with it. I've seen thousands of these cases, and everybody knows that it was clear that he had something to do with them. Now, this guy was arrested for tampering with evidence And he had, I think, $1 million bond, and they reduced it to $300,000. You understand what I'm saying? He had money. Him and his wife had money. He was making money. Very high ranking in the military. I think dude was special ops. I ain't even. But his wife was lucrative in her businesses. And the prosecutor said the $1 million bail is sufficient, right? And it got reduced to $300,000. And the judge said that is appropriate for this type of case. What? So he gets out. You know what he does when he get out? He goes to where he took her body. He buys some things. He gets a hammer and all that. Now, this is according to him. They said that during their autopsy and, investigations, they're unable, which is BS. I'm saying it. Yes, it's total BS. They're unable to, well, not totally, because it does, again, I gotta watch the trial before I can really be sure about some of the things that I am concluding, but this is not unfamiliar territory to me. Okay, and it's not just because I watch a whole bunch of videos, but this is also one of my fields. So they're saying that they're unsure whether that beating that he gave her was before she died or after she died. But however, put yourself in this man's shoes. Okay, well, let's do that, and we're going to listen to this judge. Put yourself in the husband's shoes and your wife, y'all fighting, fussing, and she try to put a smack down on you, and you like, hold up. Okay, you Jamaican, she Jamaican. He said she was cussing him out in patois. She said, you know how they go suck your mother. She told him to do some things to his mom, and she was calling him gay slur. Now, all these are no-nos. This is definitely, if you want to pass away, if you've done being here, you don't like it here no more, you just tired, you depressed, I don't know what it is. So you can say that to a Jamaican. Go suck your mother and tell the dude he is anything but heterosexual. Yeah, you gonna go bye-bye. Okay, almost guaranteed. Okay. She know that, but I didn't say she said that. He said she said that, right? And it's never justification. I'm just telling you how they get down. Okay? But this is what he said she said, and he claims she hit him. I'm pretty sure the lawyer told him, well, you're going to have to say she attacked you because, it may be law where you live, but around here, you can't really just, decide you're going to cut somebody up because they said some things that you didn't like, right? So he said he stomped her out, took her clothes off, burned them, took her body out to the field. Now, their daughter is autistic, so he didn't leave her home. He took her with her. How do I know this? What? Are you serious? We're going to find out how we know this, okay? He says that after he got released on bail, he went to go back to see her again because guess what? He's still mad. He said I was so mad at her. Like, what the heck going? Like, I'm going through this because you decide that you want to do this or do that? Nah, he said he was so mad at her that he went to beat her bones apart with a hammer. This is what this man described on stand. He got the hammer stuck in her and pulled it out and began to beat her. But we're going to listen to some of that, okay? We're going to listen to some of that. Yes, we are YouTube because it's on YouTube. So we're going to listen to it too, okay? Fuck out of here. Oh, and the daughter was there. He put some cow bones. He took her out to a field where other animal bones were. He put some cow bones on top of her, and he set on fire. He did that. Now, sound like some rituals was going on to me. Not just about him hiding the body, because I don't think he even felt like he needed to hide the body. He put the body in an open field, in a position where it's too easy. This dude is military, and I mean military. He know he could have put that. They would have never found that body if he didn't want them to. You understand what I'm saying? He made sure she was found, and he performed what I'm calling a ritual. Now, the little girl, she wrote a letter to her biological father and said, she called him by his name, and she said, you took my mother from me. So, you're going to pay. When I looked at his face when he read that, I said, he never looked concerned before. I don't think the daughter is necessarily safe. Okay? And I'm just saying. But I'm pretty sure he took that as a threat. Now, the family, her family, is saying that the little girl being traumatized because, for one, her mother's not here, her daddy did it, and she saw the whole thing. Okay? The daughter is simulating what she saw. She's reenacting what she saw. She's telling her friends at school she gonna do to them in explanation what the daddy did to the mother. Not saying I'm gonna do to you what my dad did to my mom or what Andre did to Andrea. She's speaking certain things that he did. And she's pretending, she's breaking up stuff like his bones and throwing it, scattering it, and saying, I need a fire. Give me a fire. Give me a fire. Something to that effect. They're explaining some of the things that she is exhibiting. Okay? Therefore, this child is clearly traumatized, going through some PTSD, and, she's stuck at name, rank, and serial number in repeat. Okay? Hopefully y'all understand what I just said. Okay, but all that and more, a whole lot more, we just getting started. This is what the judge says during his sentencing. Males aren't anything good on this earth. And I mean it. They aren't. We are not safe. We are not safe. I'm trying to tell you. Sister girl, what's her name? Princella? The pastor, whatever y'all call her. I ain't listened to her in depth, but I say she's on the right track. Okay? I'll just say that from my opinion, from what I've heard of her talking and stuff. Because I really can't get into all that, the whole show of it all, the debate, and I'm trying to make money, and, I want to be the next one of them or better, that whole thing. And I'm just saying. But should y'all take that message seriously? I say you should hit a sister out completely. Okay? You really should. Because the little bit that I've heard, I say she be accurate. Okay?
Mr. McDonald, that I don't even have to tell you this, that your attorneys did a great job.
I want y'all to listen to this dude. This is the Lord, the judge who sat through the trial and heard it all. I should have took it sideways so I could zoom in. But I'm going to share these videos on my community tab. I know I say that I don't do it sometimes, but I'm going to share them. Because I just want y'all to look at it yourself. Okay? Use this whole case as your exhibit A, if you will, on the whole message that we ain't safe. Okay? We're not. We getting close to some things, and it's time for us to be very serious about the fact that we are not safe. We are the least safest ones out of anybody. Okay? Don't fall for that black man or endangered species and all that other shit. At the end of the day, it's man first before anything. I never would go for the saying that black women are the most dangerous people on this planet. And children, yes, but even more, we are the hands down, even over children, the most in danger. I guarantee you. For so many reasons I can't even speak on. The children are more of a commodity. They're still in danger, but they have use for them. There's no use for us. If anything, it's disdain. Okay? Men have had disdain for women deep down inside to the core since forever. That other case that I need to get around to talking about. And I spoke a little bit about it on TikTok, where the lady just married the dude. Allegedly, she found out some things about him on a page, and he took out. Okay, and eventually he said, "Yeah, you know, I put them holes in her." Like, it's what? This judge is looking at this man as if he's proud of him. He's looking at him with admiration. He speaks highly of him and to him. He, in my opinion, is congratulating him for being a great person, for maintaining himself in this way and that way and the sort. Okay? This is a celebratory congratulations, well job, good job, well done speech. Period. Now, you can look at it how you want to look at it. But I see clearly what is going on here. And ain't nothing wrong with my ears. Listen.
Tell your demeanor reaction after they got you all the murder and down to the manslaughter and just every objection and everything they've done. And both sides, they've done a great job. I've seen a lot of cases in here. They've done a great job, but now we're down to manslaughter, so I have to consider manslaughter.
All right, so let me help you out here. This man just said you and your team has done a great job of getting you down from murder to manslaughter. He's proud of that. It's clear on his face. It's in his voice. It's the words coming out of his mouth. Okay, you did a great job. But we are here, and you have a guilty verdict of manslaughter, and I unfortunately have to give you a sentencing.
Go ahead and stand. I'm going to tell you on basis I'm weighing the mitigating on versus, obviously the bad. I mean, you have no criminal history, military service, become a major in the Air Force, and obviously nothing justifies the death, but I understand the anger if I truly believe you as far as tattoos, or at least you believe it, the cheating, the money, the business, and at least from your eyes that you thought they're going to off me or they're going to kill me pretty soon over there. So take that all as true. I can understand the anger, but still not a right to take a life.
Okay, so he's bringing out his accolades. In case you're not hearing that. He is bringing out his accolades, and he is definitely commending him on, his ranking in the Air Force. He's a major. Major what? What do I think he do? Special things.